Legends, what's up? It's Darkmech here with a raid guide to Echo of Neltharion for LFR, Normal, and Heroic. So in Phase 1, you're going to pull the boss off to the left or right side of the room and start as far over as you can. Rock walls will quickly appear throughout the room, causing divided encounter areas. Now, 3 players in your raid are going to get marked with a debuff called Rushing Darkness. When this expires, it knocks those players back. If you're near one of the rock wall formations that have spawned, it'll shatter it and cause damage and put a debuff out. You actually want to avoid breaking any of the rock walls with Rushing Darkness, so if anyone gets marked with this, make sure they're going and standing with their back to one of the walls. 3 players will then get marked with Volcanic Heart. Now, these circles are small enough on Heroic and Normal that you can just have players run into the far corners, one to each corner. The raid can be in the middle of the encounter space you're fighting in, and they'll avoid getting hit. For the tanks here, you will be breaking sections of the walls to open a pathway into a new section when you are hit with Calamitous Strike. Be aware this is a big physical damage hit, and this serves as your taunt swap mechanic. The off tank then has to taunt the boss and drag it into the far corner away from the gap that was created, and the boss will cast Echoing Fissure. This explodes and leaves a massive lava pool on the ground that you just want to run away from. Now, once the boss reaches 60% HP, Phase 2 will trigger. The walls will despawn and new rock walls will spawn. 3 adds will also spawn around the room that you have to kill. You handle the Rushing Darkness and the Volcanic Heart the exact same way in this phase as you did in Phase 1, and you'll be using the tank frontal to go through the walls to get to the next add you need to kill. Your raid needs to get to each add and nuke it down, and then push Neltharion to 35% to trigger Phase 3. On Heroic with the adds, 3 random players will get marked with Corruption. This turns them hostile, so you have to avoid killing them. They have to burn through the shield that is around the add before anyone else can start dealing damage to the add. This isn't the case in Normal though. Once you reach the add, you can just start pummeling it. In Phase 2, the tank buster changes to Sundered Shadow. You want to position yourself at the cross section of each wall as shown in this picture here. The hit will then knock your soul out and then punt your body to it, destroying that section of the wall as you pass through it. You want to be lining this up so you're moving to each add with the tank knock, creating a pathway for your raid to go through, and you'll taunt swap after each hit of this. Phase 3 begins at 35% and all the walls are destroyed and new rock walls are summoned once again. You want to move Neltharion to the edge of the room to minimize how many walls get destroyed when Neltharion casts Sundered Reality, but ensure that you always move the boss near walls so that you're spawning portals once the walls are broken up. This phase is just a burn phase. You want to kill the boss before you run out of portals. Calamitous Strike and Rushing Darkness still exist in Phase 3 and you always want to aim them towards the edge of the room. Sundered Reality will see Neltharion destroy those rock walls and portals will stay in their place. Now, each portal will continuously spawn an add called Twisted Aberrations. These just need to be picked up and tanked on the boss. Standing in a portal will reduce the damage you take from Ebon Destruction by 99%. When Neltharion casts Ebon Destruction, you simply want to run and stand in one of the portals to avoid being killed. The same portal can be used by multiple players on Normal and Heroic, but one only in Mythic. So that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. See you, fam.